Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. Early lines, man. Early lines are major key. Let's go through a few early lines that I like and a few early lines that, to look out for when they pop up on the books. A few people on good in good spots, things of that nature. Man, CJ murdered me tonight, man. And I went the wrong route on Bam Adebayo. Other than that, Fred VanVleet, a few others, they made sure they stepped up and did their thing. If you're betting, man, it's straights. I couldn't talk you off. I couldn't tell you enough, man. To bet some straights, man. Parlays will get you in some trouble. And I do content, for prize picks and everything. So let's just get right to it. Washington Wizards here. No total in this one here. At Detroit Pistons here. If we get excuse me, okay. Oh, and I'll be going live in the morning too, okay? So we could do the break we could break things down in the morning, all right? So I'll just give you guys, some looks real quick. Now, if Kyle Kuzma is out, then yes, please. Bradley Beal. I'm gonna be interested in his numbers. And Kristaps Porzingis too. Okay, I like when it's two of those guys. When three of them, it kind of gets crowded. Three of them, you almost always take the under on Brad Beal's point for now. Three of them playing, but that's neither here nor there. Milwaukee Bucks, another game that we have to watch out for the injury news report for. Uh, I'm looking for Drew Holiday's numbers. Could tell you off Giannis, excuse me, Giannis points or whatever the case may be, and then we waiting on the status of uh, Wendell Carter. If Drew Holiday is playing, then I'll have interest in his assist prop. Strong interest in his assist prop. Probably, let's see. Yes, Orlando giving up the sixth most assists. If he plays, then I see his assist prop coming out around seven. I mean, yeah, around 6.5, 7.5. So that's what I'm waiting on for that one. Let's make sure Prize Picks. No, they ain't gonna have it out because they still waiting on the status of Drew Holiday. So let's keep it moving. Philadelphia 76ers at Minnesota Timberwolves. This is a back to back for Philly. I just, and then you got Rudy Gobert down there. It's a bad blood between him and B. Excuse me, they always talking smack. So look, I imagine Embiid probably won't even play. All right. Tobias Harris and he didn't play this game. So Embiid might not play. Maybe Embiid and Harden sit, and it might be the Tyrese Maxey show. I can't do nothing but wait on injury news for this one here. Charlotte Hornets and New York Knicks. Don't have a total in this one. New York Knicks are 10-point favorites here. All right. So we know if Brunson doesn't go, then we know it's quickly going to become the quickly show. So that's one thing. Emmanuel quickly. You can look out for his numbers if Brunson doesn't go. Um, Rebounds. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, I'm tired. Mitchell Robinson, man. Uh, it is pretty steep, and I couldn't talk you off of it. He's got a double double in. Uh, he's got a double double in. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five of his last six games. He's been on absolute tear. He's hit this number one, two, three, four times, in this matchup. And, the matchup favors him. I mean, centers, rebounds. Charlotte giving up the most rebounds to the center position, okay? So the proof is in the pudding when it comes to that, all right? The New York Knicks, sometimes you got to throw the matchups out the window. It's gonna be interesting, man. I don't know. I've been riding Mark Williams rebounds, man. I've been riding it and riding and riding it. He's had a double double in one, two, three, five, 4 out of his last 5 games. Okay, so I did see his rebound prop at 8.5. It's at 9.5 now. On Prize Picks, you'll probably get it at 9.5. I mean 8.5. If he's up to, yeah, it's still at 8.5 on Prize Picks. So if you want to jump in there and get out of that, then I suggest you go ahead and do that now. So that's if you have interest in that prop. Overall, the three balls should be flying on both sides of the ball, so I couldn't talk you off the three ball either. Okay. Um, PJ Washington, his threes usually come out at 1.5. It's at 1.5 right now. It's juiced up at a parlay piece. Uh, yeah. So he's somebody I do like to try to stretch the floor. Okay. He's somebody I do like. All right. So Mitchell Robinson rebounds lean because it's high right now at 11.5, and I lean towards the over rebounds for Williams. I just got to figure out if I'm gonna get there or not. Maybe I might throw it in the Prize Picks parlay. Brooklyn Nets at Houston Rockets 229.5 over under in this spot, and right off the back, point guards versus this team, you already know. Point guards versus this team. Um, Houston giving up the most points. They're giving up the most assists to the point guard position. They're giving up the most fantasy points to the point guard position. Okay, so I've been riding Dinwiddie's assist prop. If you guys been rocking with me, so you already know that him and Fred VanVleet been money in the bag lately. So his assist prop sitting at 7.5, man. And I got Dinwiddie money in my pocket right now, so I ain't gonna say I don't have a choice, but you know, it's not a play that I'm giving out. But he's had 8 assists or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, and the numbers line up. Be bet responsibly, okay? Bet responsibly, because I'm gonna sprinkle something on it, okay? And I'm gonna run a bankroll builder. I'm gonna show you guys, which was 6 assists there. Yeah, I'm gonna run a bankroll builder too. I'm gonna show you guys that. Other than that, listen. I mean, everybody's in play. The kid he's been killing it. Bridges been killing it. Houston at the bottom third, giving up points to the two guard position. They give up they give up threes. There you go. They give up the most threes to the two guard position, and you know, fantasy points wise, they giving up. They in the bottom third. They're giving up the seventh most. I want to say so. It is small forward. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. They're giving up the most threes to the small forward position. That's Cam. Okay. So when you see these guys out there with these lotto tickets, like 5 threes, 4 threes, 3 threes, this is what they do. This is where they at. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sorry, they give up the second most threes to the small forward position. Okay. What about points? Yada yada yada. All right. Blocks. Houston. Houston give up almost 3 blocks, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you already know. Uh, Nick Claxton, he's got 3 blocks or better in 2 of his last 3 games. Couple that with the fact that he's averaging 2.5 blocks on the season. So his prop is sitting at 2.5 right now. Okay, on DraftKings. I seen that at a minus 150, and that was juiced up. So I couldn't talk you off anything, man. Everything is in play. I just showed you guys. Like that game for same game parlays. At least the Brooklyn side, at least. Golden State Warriors at Oklahoma City Thunder, and 241.5 over under. Pace up matchup here. Two of the fastest paced teams in the league. You got Golden State Warriors, and you know that 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 them home road splits are real, man. You know what I'm saying? Golden State Warriors on the road just been terrible, man. They are downright terrible on the road, man. Let's see. They went right out there and let the Lakers tap them right upside their head yesterday. So they are 7-24 on the road. Okay. All right. So look, Shai Alexander. Uh, coach say, hey, you're gonna be minutes monitored or limited. One in the case, what does he do? Go right out there and play 37 minutes. Okay. So and then, if you think he's getting all those minutes like that, then uh, um, to the point guard position, Golden State Warriors giving up the sixth most points. Golden State Warriors are giving up. Let me see the three ball. Is that the three ball they're giving up? Yeah, the three ball, the second most threes. So they give up the most. The third was that the sixth most points and the second most threes to the point guard position. Shai Alexander, SGA, he doesn't shoot that many threes, okay? So he doesn't shoot that three. And the max he might take is three. And he took only three in once in 15 games. But points wise, what is his points prop sitting at? 30 and a half. I couldn't talk you off of that. He's gonna be coming, he's gonna be coming, he's gonna be coming. Golden State Warriors and shit like that. You don't need me to tell you anything. You don't need me to tell you anything about those guys. All right. Utah Jazz at Dallas Mavericks here. Okay. No total in this one here. Wonderful spot for Kyrie and the guards and point guards and things like that. So it's a wonderful spot there. I couldn't talk you off anything. Jordan Clarkson might be ultra aggressive today. So it is what it is. What I'm looking at here, though, is the rebound prop for Walker Kessler. You get the rebound at over 10, 10, uh, 10 and a half at plus 114. Okay. Um, you see what Aiden did to this team. He just went out there and rebounded them up. This Dallas team is pretty small, man. But you got a guy like Kessler, and then you couple that with the fact that Kessler will block some shots. So that's one thing you could look at too. All right, so him, Brooke Lopez, Mitchell Robinson, Nick Claxton. All those are good, 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 good block candidates today. Okay, so slightly into the over 10 and a half. You get a double double for him at plus 135. All right, Bankroll Builder, I did slide him up there for 8 rebounds. All right, early bird gets the worm when you're doing these bankroll builders, man. You know. Last but not least, Memphis Grizzlies at Los Angeles Lakers, 226 over under in this spot. Y'all see the thumbnail last game? It was Tyus Jones. He goes out there, has himself a ball, 25, 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pay attention to those thumbnails I put up there. It means something, okay? Either way it goes, what I'm looking at here is going to be uh, the rebounds. No, the points and rebounds. I mean, shit, because this team has been terrible rebounding the ball. Yesterday, Zubac, I think he had 10 rebounds. Plumlee had like 9. I think Georgia, one of them had 10. They out rebound. Nobody had more than 5 rebounds on the Grizzlies. I mean, on the Grizzlies yesterday. So either way it goes, like I said, points. I'm looking at Anthony Davis points at 28 and a half. Couldn't tackle you off of that. So I lean towards the over in that spot. Rebounds, I mean assists. I'm looking at Tyus Jones, man, and it's juiced up right now at plus 130 and minus 132. I slapped it over there at six assists for in the bankroll builder over there. So that's three. You know how I do math. Any three minus 300 or three minus 400s come out to plus money. I don't care how you look at it. So you can go find some team totals, some alternate totals or something, and put them together. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. We trying to profit and not deposit. I've been getting smoked on my bankroll builders though, low key. The 3 pointer ones, they've been killing me last 4 days. Um, Spencer Dinwiddie 6 assists, Walker Kessler 8 assists, Tyus Jones 6 assists. Walker Kessler 8 rebounds. That'll get you a plus 104. Okay. On these plays, those plays, I will be playing them on Prize Picks. So there you have that. All right. Desmond Bain, 3 pointer is in play. And keep an eye out for D'Angelo Russell. He might be back. Okay. And I think that just about sums it up. I think that just about sums it up, man. Early lines. I'll be live tomorrow, where we can break down, where we can break things down. I'm about to set the live up right now. All right. Peace.